Bro.
Yo, he a savage, man.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? My name is Josh Shell, and I am not your host today, but we'll get back to that. With me is my usual co-hosts, John Consignato and Sean Salvino. What's up, boys?
Hello. Let's skip to the good part.
Yeah, skip to the good part. Introduce
you guys are the
introduce
boring
our
part. Yeah,
guest,
all right.
baby. Come
No
on.
one cares.
Horrible host.
We teased it in the Monday episode, but we have a special guest this
goat.
episode who's taking over hosting for me for the Am I the Asshole? Even though there's some non-Am I the Asshole stories, but we'll get into that. So with us today is the GOAT, the legend, the Reddit on Wiki day
MVP.
oneer. We got TurtlesCanFly7, also known as Rebecca. How's it going, Rebecca?
Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here. Like, this is a starstruck moment, truly.
For us,
No,
too.
I'm starstruck right now.
We're like, this is our researcher who does all of the stories for us. You and Midscore and a few others hold us up, so we appreciate
Mid-score.
you.
If you want to be on mid-score,
Yeah.
let us know.
So how's
That'd
it
be
going,
awesome.
Rebecca?
It's going good. There's nothing I'd rather be doing than hanging out with you guys. So
Likewise.
We appreciate you spending some time with us, and we've heard you got some stories to tell us, so I'm excited to hear what those are, because they're always top tier stories when you suggest them, so I'm excited to see what a full episode of Turtles Can Fly of stories can be. Did you come up with the name Turtles Can Fly 7, or was it like a randomly generated?
I came up with it. It's actually something from like middle school. It was a movie I saw, and it was like the name of my YouTube account that I first created in middle school.
Oh.
So
wow.
it just kind of stuck and became anytime I use a social media name that is not my real name, that's what I use.
I love that.
When I used to comment on YouTube, I mostly listen before Patreon. I mostly listened on Spotify, but
Okay.
I did like watch on YouTube a few times, and I did comment on some of the probably in the summer videos. So you will see my username there too.
I'll have to go through the search Turtles Can Fly. Yeah. That's awesome. So how long have you been listening to the show, and how long before you submitted your first story? I'm trying to remember back to when we first did one. Would have been the summer, I guess.
Yeah, it was sometime in the summer. I found you guys through TikTok. I listened to 2 other Reddit podcasts, and I like binged them all. And when I got caught up on those, I just started searching TikTok, and I was like, I need more Reddit TikToks to find and listen to.
Yeah.
And then I found you guys, and you guys were like up and coming sort of. And I binged your guys' stuff from the beginning and was like going back and
apologies
forth
for
from
that.
the
beginning.
Apologies for that.
beginning.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Yeah,
I
we-
like history too, so I was like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, we have a audience that still enjoys the Monday history section, so we kept that. Yeah, we always cringe a little bit when we're like the Monday stuff, because we were still like not sure what we were doing. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you listening to it.
And
Not giving up.
well,
We
I had
didn't know each other starting those episodes.
well, it was still interesting. I really liked it, and you guys like randomly mentioned having a Discord. I was like, you guys have never said this before, and it just got randomly mentioned on what episode, and I was like, they have Discord? Oh my gosh, let me get on. And so I did that, and I was like, oh my god, like they're speaking to us, and this is not behind a paywall.
Yeah, a little peek behind the curtains. But when we had our first viral video, we were just kind of scrambling to be like, how can we, like, this new community that's come into it, we're like, how can we like
Appease them.
appease a community
Not
and
appease, but like talk to them.
yeah, create a community where
Engage.
it's positive and stuff, not because many can be toxic. And so we were just like, Discord, Reddit, we're just throwing everything at the wall. And then we forgot, we never mentioned it in any episodes for a long time. So
I feel like one of the Discord members suggested us doing a Reddit, and we're like, that would be really fucking smart. Was that you?
Oh, was it you?
That was me.
You're the GOAT. You're the fucking GOAT.
God damn,
Oh my gosh.
you've built this
See,
podcast.
You did.
That was me. I was just like, I had never submitted any stories, so I'm like, sorry, y'all, I'm not going to go get on this on my browser and then email it in. So I never submitted anything, but I was like, if you guys could please make a Reddit so I could just cross post, that would be lovely. And I remember somebody responding like, hey, we just have too much social media right now. We don't have the like bandwidth to like be monitoring all these different platforms. And I was like, totally fair, completely understandable. And then it gets mentioned at, again, one of the episodes. And I was like, oh, I am there all day.
Yeah, because we realized after we're idiots for not doing a literal Reddit subreddit because we're a Reddit podcast. So,
Right.
Yeah, it was a little dumb of us not to just do that one first and then Discord after. But, you know, it happened and it worked out. So
And look what you started. We're almost like 1,000 members.
That's
Isn't
crazy.
That's awesome.
From your idea. So
we should make you a
Thank you.
moderator. I don't know why we haven't yet, but
Right. We should.
you and Midscore, we should make you both moderators because you know the kind of content that fits within
Full
the
reins.
vibe. So yeah,
Go do it.
go ahead. You do
You
more
know better than
moderating
us.
than Sean for sure.
Whoever Sean Hemsworth is.
Yeah, Sean's who is Sean's Hemsworth? Sean Hemsworth.
The world will
can't
never
even
know, I
it.
think.
All right. So just quick stuff out of the way. If you want to, we're going to do 2 stories at the end for Patreons only. So if you want to hear those, go to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network and sign up today. You know, you can write us a review, share with a friend, whatever you want to do. I'm going to stop talking so that Rebecca can take it away and lead us on a journey of Turtles Can Fly stories. So I'm very excited. Take it away, Rebecca.
Okay. Wow, this is so exciting. So we have,
We're excited.
to be completely honest, I have like 45 stories, but we're not going to be that crazy. So I've limited it down to like 7. I haven't been submitting anything to the actual Reddit, to the subreddit, because I have been saving them and trying to figure out which ones I'm going to use.
That's a good idea. Yeah, because I'm like, I haven't seen Turtles Can Fly for a while on the subreddit. So
No, ever since you guys told me, I was like, all right, I have to save these and figure out which ones I'm going to use so that they don't I was like, what if you guys record an episode and use a story and then it hasn't come out when we record? And then
yeah, so we do have the Friday's episode that recorded and Monday's episode. So if we do run into that situation, we'll let you know before you get into it. But hopefully we didn't do the same stories. There's thousands of Reddit stories every day, so the odds are hopefully low.
We read mostly off of our subreddit, so if you didn't see it there, then we should be good.
Probably haven't done it yet.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
cool. I did not. I went directly to AITA. All right. The first, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my little sister her school didn't come up with the Backstreet Boys?
Yo, hot take, Backstreet Boys over NSYNC.
Oh, that is a hot take.
And it's the wrong take.
I know a lot of people think it's the wrong take, but
I think I got to lean with Rebecca here.
Sean, we are not in sync right now, bro. Like,
even more hotter take, Hanson over both.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
like
No,
Bob Hansen?
that's too hot. That's too hot of a take. I just like the Christmas album. The Christmas album is a bop.
Okay, you could say that. That's maybe the.
Yeah, you could stop now.
Yeah, wow. Sean, you are the asshole. I think.
Yeah. Bye, Sean.
God damn it. So this seems like it's like a revealing Santa's not real kind of story. You know what I mean? To real. Kids. I don't know.
Do you guys have any predictions?
Yes.
Love it. Smile, Sean. You're supposed to take that.
Yeah, I was smiling.
I'm going to say
your camera's always delayed, so I don't know.
True. I'm going to say asshole because I think that's, I don't know how old they are, but if they're younger and they believe that, then there's really no harm. But I don't know. It seems like a shitty thing to just tell a kid.
I'll say not the asshole. Kids need to learn the truth. Stop telling them about Santa. Stop telling them all these lies.
Oh, dang.
Oh, man.
Give them the realness.
All right. I'm going to go everybody sucks here.
Wow. You had to choose the only other option, didn't you, John?
Yeah. Well, I had no choice. You guys said it already.
You could pick the same option.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be the same as you guys.
That's okay. I'll allow it.
So the story. So I, 21 male, have a little sister, 14 female, that recently came into my life. She isn't actually my sister, but the family dynamic is odd. So that's the best word I can use. Over Christmas break, we started hanging out a lot, and she was telling me about her junior ROTC program at school. I used to be in junior ROTC and was also in the Army, so I figured if anything, we can bond over that because we aren't exactly close. Well, she comes into the room I was staying in at her house and starts telling me all about the cadences they use while marching. And then she tells me her school has a special one that her Master Chief made up. And everyone at the school, even non-junior ROTC kids, love it. She then proceeds to sing word for word, I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
A great song.
Just in a cadence form.
Full disclosure, I did this in the military and Barbie Girl too.
How old do you have to be in ROTC school?
I
Like
think
in
it's middle school, high school.
That is insane. Like to have kids in the military?
No. ROTC like a
no.
No. It's a program where you essentially kind of do stuff like in the military. So then when you actually sign up for the armed forces, you already attain a certain rank already.
And they
Yeah,
get to do
it's-
stuff like at football games where they carry the flags out,
Yeah.
like what Army people would do at like a professional game. But
That's still crazy to me, guys.
It's like
As a
career
Canadian.
training. It's like if you know that you want to go into the military after high school, you can join this and like basically start learning everything early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have that much military stuff up here. That's why it's crazy
What?
for me that it's like,
no, I'm just kidding.
this is like the military complex. And I'm like, oh my God, you have 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds getting ready for the military. It's
To
weird
be
to
fair-
me. It's weird to me.
To be fair, everyone that I've encountered with that had ROTC experience when I was in the military, I instantly hated them.
Damn.
Jeez.
Because they come in and just like, I know everything already. I'm like, okay, cool, my guy. Like, that's,
Like, I don't know shit.
we're the same rank. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it can also be like, I think used to get into college because personally, not a single person at our school's ROTC actually went into the military.
Okay.
So
Sorry. It was just it was a weird thing for me to hear. But continue. I'll skip past that.
It's goddamn liberal. Just kidding.
I let her finish and even applauded her, but said, no wonder everyone likes it. That song is a classic. She got pouty and told me that no one knows it because her school came up with it. I was confused, so I looked up the song on Spotify and played it for her. She then left and I didn't think anything of it. Well, she told her mom, who came to me and told me I really upset her by telling her that the Backstreet Boys exist. Apparently her mom...
To be fair, I think it upsets some people too to know they exist.
Whoa, you guys fucking suck. Backstreet Boys are
Hey,
awesome.
I like Backstreet Boys too,
Yeah,
but
they're fine.
they're not better than NSYNC.
Yeah.
That's fair. Fair.
I mean, like,
I'll bite my tongue.
Okay, you should keep it going.
if NSYNC is 100, Backstreet Boys are still like 98. So
Okay.
And then 98 degrees is like 50.
98 degrees is like
98 degrees is 96 degrees in this range.
I love it.
Okay. Apparently her mom and dad knew about this, but didn't want to hurt her feelings or burst her bubble. I just thought it was weird she didn't know the Backstreet Boys. I get she's 14, but they aren't that old. Anyways, everything blew over and whatnot, but I'm just curious if I genuinely did something wrong. So am I the asshole?
no.
They
No.
are that old.
They are that old. I was going to say.
They are that old for sure.
We are just old people now.
Yeah. I'll say
yeah,
no.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you're the asshole.
Because you were just confused.
Yeah, first of all, you didn't know that she didn't know that they existed. And then also, I don't know why she would be that affected by knowing that they exist.
If anything, that should be a cool moment. Like, oh, this is cool that we use this.
Maybe she
Yeah.
just took pride in it, being like, "Oh yeah, school tradition. We made this up," and then now it's like, "Oh, the teacher everybody loves is a goddamn liar."
How can I trust anything he says when I go to war? Because that's all I'm thinking of.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
I want to know if he's doing choreography when they're all like dancing to the songs after.
No.
After
We don't
training.
do
So
what's
choreography
a-
in the military. Hold on.
what's a-
No. We don't do that.
What's a cadence? Can you do your cadence for a Barbie girl? Like just so we kind of get a feel for what
What do
it.
you mean?
Like how do you do a cadence to a pop song? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm also confused about that.
I'm having a hard time marching and thinking of.
Well, I
want it
forgot
that
the
way.
words, but it's like the steps go hey, 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 and then you do it like a certain like beat.
Oh,
And when you turn, you go like word, hey, and you go. It's like you're a dancer, so it's like the cadence is like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel really bad
got
for
you.
not saving the comment. There was a comment that detailed exactly how to say this in
Oh.
cadence.
Oh, there you go.
you really
someone
wanted to hear
asked.
John.
that's funny. But yeah, I think to wrap that up, I don't. Yeah, you're not the asshole because like it's just you were trying to inform them that they're a real band that exists outside of the military and that their teacher didn't invent it. So I don't think you're an asshole for that.
Okay, well, the top comment says, not the asshole. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache for her finding out that her school didn't invent the song. And then there is a chain of people responding. So each one of these lines is a different user. Ain't nothing but a mistake on the part of OP in parentheses. Now number 5. That's the one who killed my brother. Oh my God. I forgot about that part. Chills, literal chills.
I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's like my favorite. My all-time favorite right there.
God damn, I agree. That's
my default how I think of the song now.
That is true. Yeah. That's
number 5. So good.
All together now. Oh, so good.
Okay. And one other comment, not the asshole, but you are the asshole for making me feel so incredibly old. Somebody responded to that and said, I'm sorry to break it to you, but yes, they are that old. I Want It That Way is 23. So it's almost a decade older than your little sister. She was 14.
Damn. It could serve in the military.
In 1999, AOL Instant Messenger was still hot and new. Google was largely unknown. Amazon only sold books. More people used pagers than cell phones. The internet was still mostly dial-up. Flat screens were rare luxuries, and Palm Pilots were revolutionary new technology.
Oh my, that is pain.
I was too young to really remember then, but yeah, it's a long time ago.
AOL Instant Messenger.
It also said, if you were born in 1985, the equivalent would be Starlight Vocal Band's Afternoon Delight. If you were born in 1992, which I was, the equivalent is Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton's Island in the Stream, which I have never heard of Island in the Stream.
I would not have known that. That would have got me.
I'm still the oldest in the room, God damn it.
By a long shot.
Hey, not by a long shot, just by a year.
Decades.
God damn.
91?
My day. 91, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, 92. I'm about to be 31 next month, so.
Hey.
32.
I'm not too far after.
Righty then. Our next story is, am I the asshole for refusing to put my wife's name on my house?
On?
like on a title?
Like on the deed, yeah.
Maybe.
If she's paying mortgage with you.
Oh, but if her credit is really low, then you might not want to do that. But I guess
you are the asshole.
She still wants to be protected, by having ownership of the house, even if her credit sucks. Yeah, I would say, you kind of suck.
Yeah, I'm going to go with yes.
I agree.
Especially if she wants to be signed on there. I think you got to do it.
Yeah. Plus, it's like marriage. You're supposed to, trust each other to split things that.
Unless
like
her credit score is just.
Yeah, you got like
then you can't buy the house you want to buy. And then at that point, I don't think she would want to sign. I don't know.
Like a Dallas area code for a freaking credit score. 214.
Oh, Jesus.
Good to know.
That is low. Can you go lower than that? I don't know.
All right.
I'm going to go asshole, though.
That's everyone. Everyone says YTA.
I think we're all an asshole. Yeah.
Okay. Wife, 33 females. Father passed away last month, and her mother keeps telling her to convince me to put my house in both of our names in case I die. The house we live in is separate marital property. I pay the mortgage and pay for all maintenance to keep it that way. I've been through a nasty divorce and want to make sure this house is my asset. I think my mother-in-law needs to mind her own damn business, but now my wife keeps bringing the house up.
I think we're right.
It's not my largest financial asset, but pretty close. It came up again last night, and I shut it down with a firm no. I could tell she was pissed. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, the mother-in-law might be overstepping, but she has a point where it's like, you shouldn't be planning for a divorce. You should be planning for your future together. And having a house together and sharing the, cost of living and stuff like that is part of that, I would imagine. So for you not even to entertain a conversation is pretty shitty.
You pretty much just said we're going to get divorced before I die. That's going to happen way before I die. You know what I mean? Like, what? That's so weird. Yeah, he sucks. Also, his tone isn't great. The father-in-law just passed. The mother-in-law is grieving, maybe show a little bit of empathy instead of being like, this fucking idiot is overstepping. You know what I mean? To be fair,
they might get a divorce before he dies because of this. So
he sounds like a dickhead.
He's creating his own, what would you call it? Future, I guess.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, that's the word. Thanks, Sean.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely lacking compassion on that end, but yeah, total asshole. I get all about protecting asset, but if you go about it this way, you don't deserve any sympathy, my guy. So
yeah, but you should be protecting. I don't know. It's weird. Like you shouldn't be planning for that. I get that divorce happens, but
you're like what you guys said already.
That's what,
like you're anticipating a divorce already.
Yeah,
true. That's why total asshole.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump in with some completely opposite thoughts. So we haven't mentioned this to the listeners yet, but I'm an attorney in California. California and Texas are both community property states. So I don't know where this person is, and I also don't know law in Canada. Sorry, Josh. Not going to be able to comment on that.
There's no laws in Canada.
Yeah, it's just the Wild West up here. Grab an igloo.
But the wife is going to have an interest in that house, whether or not he keeps it separate, because he's using his money to pay the mortgage and stuff like that. So truthfully, it doesn't matter if he puts her name on the deed. Him putting her name on the deed is just going to keep it out of probate, which means it passes to her without having to like go through the probate process. So it does make it easier, but
right. She'll get it anyway, is what you're saying? Sorry.
She will not get the full house.
I see. Okay.
She gets an interest in the house. So in community property states, every spouse, unless they signed a prenup, which it doesn't sound like they did, otherwise this wouldn't be an issue. She has a 50% ownership in his labor and he has that in her labor. So even if they're doing work that they're not getting paid for, like if he had a rental property and he wasn't making money off of that property, but he was going and like doing lawn service at that property, she would have 50% interest in what he should have got paid for the lawn service. So she could take that at divorce. And in this case, he's said that he's paying for this with his own money and paying for all the maintenance, but I'm assuming he's using the money he makes at his job, which she has a 50% interest in.
50%.
So like if the house is a 30-year mortgage and when they got married, he was on year 28, she's only going to have half an interest in the 2 years that he paid. So she's going to have very little interest in that house. If he bought that house 3 years before they got together and they've been paying that mortgage the entire time they're married, she's got interest in almost half of the asset.
God damn.
This is why it's good to have some more people on the show sometimes.
We got lawyered, baby. Let's go.
So what you're telling us is not only is he an asshole for not entertaining the conversation, but he's a dumb asshole because it doesn't matter.
He is dumb and he should consult an attorney in his state. But I mean, he might not marry many states or community property states, only like 9 in the US. So there's a good chance this isn't the case. But I will say that like as someone who's a big advocate for prenups, I don't think him having these feelings is negative or planning for divorce. I think that's like, you just have to understand the realities of what happens sometimes.
That's fair.
And the person that you marry might not be the person we all grow and become different people, and we could easily grow apart. And I don't think that people should just stick it out in marriage just because they made this commitment. If you truly grow that far apart and you would be unhappy, you should be willing to like let the other person go and be happy. But you're probably not feeling that way in the moment. So
that's fair.
So I don't think and he said he has trauma. He said he had a past divorce. So I think he is feeling scared and worried because of that. Very much understands that just because I love someone does not mean they won't try to screw me over in the future. So is he trauma dumping on his current wife? Probably. Is that an asshole move? Absolutely. Well, I think what truly makes him asshole here in this situation is not that he wants to protect his property, but that her fucking dad just died. Just tell her, literally just tell her, hun, we will go to the lawyer. We will make a will. You will get my house if I die, and this will not be a problem.
True. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking as well. Whenever we were talking, I was like, well, whenever you started lawyering, I was like, wait, what? Why doesn't he just have a will and then give her the house in the will?
Which, he's the asshole for not even trying to have a discussion about it. He's just shutting it down, and that's really shitty. Especially since she's obviously going through something. I get he has trauma as well,
and the mom too, or the mother-in-law, like. Come on.
Jumped in there,
Father and dad just died. This is not the time to be shutting things down. It's a time to be approaching your spouse with some compassion.
Death should open your eyes to a will or something like that, as you suggested. Yeah, absolutely. That's, goddamn. It's good to have someone smart on every once in a while.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
it pays to have good education, you know, because the three of us are dumb as hell, dumb as rocks.
Full disclosure, though, I practice in health law, so this is not my I would not say I'm an expert in family law or housing law.
And you still schooled her ass.
But I did look this up ahead of time. I was like, is Texas a community property state? Because I want to find out if anything that I'm saying is going to be applicable to non-Californians.
You do more research than us and do all the background stuff. We just read stuff that we see.
We just wing it.
Yeah, we just wing it the whole time. My gosh, you are prepared.
Like I said, this feels like a very starstruck moment. So I have been doing a lot of research. I'm like, this is going to go perfect.
We appreciate it. We just showed up. We didn't even look into anything.
Everything is perfection right now. So
yeah, 100%.
God.
You got to be happy. You said you're going to be happy.
I love it. I love it.
That out.
That's why I'm smiling.
Yeah, keep smiling. Keep smiling.
Jesus, I don't like this.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks for being on my side.
And the consensus was that he was the asshole, but I think we all already determined that.
Dumb asshole is what I corrected.
The next one, am I the asshole for allowing my mother to stay despite my husband's disapproval?
Potentially. There's a lot of mother-in-law stories that go terribly wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I would say.
Not saying all mother-in-laws are terrible, but the ones that end up on Reddit seem to be. So potentially. I'm going to say yes, just to give a concrete answer.
I'm going to go with yes, too. Just giving the mother-in-law benefit of the doubt, even though all the ones we've read so far have been very crazy. I think the mother-in-law is probably going through stuff and they needed the support of the kid. So
I think you'd be then.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with yes.
Wait.
No.
Oh, wait, what?
You're saying not
I think
the
you'd
asshole.
be a no, not the asshole.
I
I'm
think.
confused.
So am I now.
Do you think she's the asshole for letting her mom stay even though the husband doesn't want her there?
Oh, then
Yeah,
no,
there it
yes.
is.
I'm going with no.
There it is.
Yeah, we're not bright.
I was like, you're disagreeing with me, but you're also saying the same thing I said. So now I'm confused if I said the right thing.
I also didn't eat before.
Yeah, I'm gonna go not the asshole, but there's a good chance I'm wrong.
My mother is widowed and only has her kids, me and my two brothers. I recently had a difficult delivery that has left me bedridden, so my mom came to help me. She told me that she feels lonely in the big house and she's grateful to stay with us, and she's helping me and my husband out. My husband has been amazing and has been doing most of the childcare because I'm still not in the best condition to take care of our 3-month-old. Wow, there's like really bad grammar and stuff in here.
Yeah, that happens a lot of them.
Yeah. My mother has been with us for about 2 months and has been a tremendous help to us, but sometimes she criticizes the decision me and my husband make, which leaves my husband upset sometimes since he's trying his best. Me and my husband have decided that we didn't want to let our child cry himself to sleep. We decided that we wanted to cradle him so he knew we would always be there. Yesterday, my mother disagreed with this method and told us she allowed me and my brothers to cry ourselves to sleep so that we could have a more scheduled sleeping, and it made things easier and helped us to sleep longer hours. I thought about what she said and it made sense, and I told my husband maybe we should go with that method. My husband got furious and told me that he's done. He wants her out of his house. My mom told him she's not going to leave her daughter's house, and I told him he can't kick her out of our house. My mom ended up leaving to bed. My husband told me he had it with my mom, that he works full-time, which is home-based, does most of the childcare and housework with no help from me, and that he has had it with me being her sidekick and being criticized in his home. I told him she was giving us valid reason and she was helping us out, so he is not doing everything on his own. He said he would rather get a nanny to help out than my mom, who is making him mentally unwell, and I'm not there for him for the most part. I told him that she's my mom and I'm not kicking her out. And he said it's funny that I can make these decisions when I'm not contributing anything to this household and I'm barely functioning as a mother.
See, I wasn't on his side, but I understood where he was coming from until that last thing, because that's pretty shitty. Oh,
Everyone sucks here.
yeah.
That really hurt me because I have confided in him how I don't feel like I'm doing enough, and he's always reassured me. I feel like he's trying to guilt me now. Am I the asshole for not kicking out my mom?
Oh man, I think. Oh man, I don't know.
I'm going to say this. I think no, and I think it sounds like he kind of just blew up in front of everybody. This is like something that you talk about like with your spouse one-on-one, not in like a heated thing. Like kind of just come up with a solution instead of being like, your mom has to get the fuck out of here. And also, I don't know.
Also guilting her into being like, you're not a good mom, basically.
That, of course, is the number one thing.
Bullshit.
It's like, she just gave fucking birth to your child. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if she could, she would. But, you know, I've never had a baby, but I imagine it takes a lot out of you. Yeah. I've seen a lot of things on TikTok that scare me. So it's just like, yeah, he definitely is in the wrong. I mean, he has valid points. You know, it sucks to be criticized when you're trying your best. And being told how to parent, I imagine, is not fun.
That's where I'm like, I get where his frustrations are coming from, because he is doing a lot of work and baby care and stuff like that. And then also have that criticized by someone else is pretty shitty. But that's when you go like, okay, we need to lay ground rules, have a discussion about the house rules. Don't comment on my parenting, and I'm okay with you staying. Like, that should be the discussion. But to blow up and let it build up that much is not the way to go about it. So I think at
least she's giving like reasons for her criticisms or suggestions. It's not like she's like, you're doing that shit, or at least from this one example that you've given.
But you gotta understand. You got to understand where he's coming from. He's probably tired, you know, exhausted from work and stuff like that. So I understand where his frustration comes when someone criticizes him for how he's parenting. He went it the wrong way. He should have had a discussion instead of just yelling at everyone to get out. So I'm going to say everyone's the asshole, because it's kind of a shitty situation, and you guys got to lay down ground rules for how this is going to go forward if your mom's going to stay, because it's his house too, and he's doing a lot of work, and it feels to me it's wrong of you just to be like, this is what's happening, instead of working stuff out.
I'm also going to go with everyone sucks here. I feel like the husband feels underappreciated and invalidated by a lot of things, because it seems like every move that he's doing is being questioned. The mom sucks. Not the one that just gave birth.
She's going through shit too. I should clarify that as well. But
so the mother-in-law, understandably, I sympathize for what she's feeling, what she's going through, but to overstep someone's way of like raising a child, I think she's definitely stepping out of bounds with that. There might be a cultural thing that we don't know about, that could be an underlying thing that we don't know, and I didn't get that from the context, so that might be something that an update could provide. I'm not going to go so much that the mother that just gave birth kind of sucks. I just feel like she's trapped in a situation that she's in the middle of everything, because I understand that she has to appease the mom, because that's your mother. You know, sometimes like there's not much you can do about that. But the only part that I kind of get on her about a little bit is the fact that I feel like she kind of made the husband feel invalidated, because she kind of just went like, okay, we'll go with my mom's solution. And the way he blew up though, I don't respect it. I don't like it, but that's probably the only partial fault that I see in her in this story.
But if the mom gave like valid reason, she wasn't just like, do it this way, and then she was like, yeah, I'll do it that way.
Right. But
she was like, this is the reason why I did it that way. Maybe it would help with you.
It's still their household though, ultimately. So I think it supersedes whatever situation that is. But had it been like the other way around, where they're living in the mom's house, then I could see where there's a little more.
Yeah, and it's hard to know whether it was just like the one-off where she was like, hey, maybe you should try this. Like, maybe not, maybe let the baby cry or something. And it was like a one-off comment, or if it was like, you know, every day. It's hard to tell if that was the scenario, just with the context given. So
the mom's been living there for 2 months. So I got to imagine
it's quite a bit.
It is okay.
Constant.
Okay. I am 6 weeks postpartum. I live with my in-laws. My mother-in-law helps me out tremendously. And just for a mirrored image of what a mother-in-law should do, every time she has a suggestion about the baby, she asks me. She's like, this is what we did, but the last time I had a baby was 25 years ago. So I don't know, stuff changes. What do you want to do? This is what I'm thinking about doing. What do you want to do? And that's exactly how it should be. And it sounds like what's happening is that the mom and the mother-in-law are making all the decisions together and leaving the husband out of this because he's working, and he's feeling resentment. Like, am I even a parent in this situation? It feels like I'm being ganged up and bullied on. And I really think, because she's also 3 months postpartum and the mom's been there for 2 months already. Right. So she's clearly still disabled because she can't help. And it was fucked up. He should not have said shit about her, about her not being able to do it.
Yeah.
But the fact that she says that she's felt guilty about that and he's always reassured her she's doing great tells me that there has been some serious resentment built up totally not okay. He should not have gone there. That's a line you do not fucking cross.
Yeah.
Especially because like she's probably got some postpartum depression or anxiety. And if she doesn't, she's gonna have some now. But I think this is an ESH situation, just like you guys.
Nice.
But Reddit did not agree.
Oh.
Reddit went full blown, you're the asshole. They said if the roles were reversed and the husband was ganging up with his mom against the wife, everyone would be saying YTA. And they're all saying, you're the asshole. Send your mom home. This is not her house. She should not be making parenting decisions. Also, how much help is she? There's a lot of people who come into your home when you just have a baby and they say that they're helping, but all they really do is make a mess for you. And if your husband is that resentful and saying he does all the childcare, he does everything, what is she doing? Why is he so stressed out? Sounds like she's not actually helping out that much. She's just hanging out.
That's a fair point. But I think, to be fair, I the only part I think he's an asshole in is when he called her useless basically as a mother, and that part where he kind of blew up. I understand his frustration and it's 100% valid, but that's what makes him the asshole as well. Those last few comments, up until that point, I was like, I'm kind of leaning towards his side, and then he said that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think heinous shit. And
I think
awful.
Reddit's reasoning was correct, but their judgment was wrong. I think it should be ESH with mother-in-law and wife maybe getting more of the assholeness than the husband.
100%, yeah.
But you can never not be the asshole when you tell your bedridden postpartum wife that she's not helping the household.
It's like a tough look.
Grew your child.
Yeah.
And then clearly became disabled from it.
Which is even worse. Yeah. And then to say that, oh my goodness. But yeah, it's definitely a conversation where you're like, yeah, either your mother-in-law my mother-in-law has to do something, or she gets out. Like she has to leave.
Honestly, at this point, if the mother-in-law chooses to stay, it's the wife's responsibility now to be like, hey, this is our house. This is our rules.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, then she becomes the full-blown asshole because she got to protect her husband too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to enforce give us advice when we ask for it.
Yes.
Or ask me if I would like to hear your advice.
Yeah. And shout out to your mother-in-law who does that. We'll give her a round of applause.
Oh, she's wonderful.
Awesome. Was that it with that story?
That is.
Perfect. Before we hop into the next one, we'll kick it to an ad break and we'll come back with more Rebecca hosting. So stay tuned. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's from our friends over at MANSCAPED. The ball has officially dropped, but that doesn't mean you have to drop the ball on your balls in 2023. Whether you've had a New Year's kiss or not, the leaders in below the waist grooming have you covered for your much needed New Year's resolution of bringing sexy back. Join the 7 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use the code Reddit for 20% off plus free shipping. Let us have a toast for a new year, new you, and new you with no pubes. It's a new year, new balls with the global leader in below the waist grooming. This year, take your package to the next level with their Performance Package 4.0 and other premium wet goods. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you'll find the signature Lawnmower 4.0. The advanced skin-safe technology reduces cuts and nicks on your delicate parts. It also comes equipped with a 4000K LED spotlight that will shine a light to the promised land 2023 looks to be. A grooming routine isn't complete without applying the Crop Preserver and Crop Reviver before showing off your 2023 self. These unique formulations take care of the smelliest parts of your body and are a big boost to your confidence in the new year. To complete the set, Manscaped threw in their Shed travel bag and anti-chafing boxer briefs as a free gift to keep your goodies stored comfortably. If you really want to make 2023 the year to remember, make sure to try out Manscaped's wet goods as well. This includes their ultra premium body wash, 2-in-1 shampoo, and body deodorant. These products are absolutely perfect follow-up after your New Year gym sessions. Cheers to new balls in 2023. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code Reddit at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code Reddit. Time to feel sexy and free this 2003 with Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for supporting the show. And we are back. That's how quick the ad break goes. We're back with Rebecca, who's doing amazing. We've stayed way more on topic with her, which I'm sure some people appreciate.
We never stay on topic when it's just us three.
It's tough.
No,
it's
I
tough.
love the tangents. Go on tangents.
We also did like an hour and 45 minutes before this one, so we got
an hour
a lot
45. Chill.
It felt like that. I was
an hour.
starving.
Damn, Jesus. It was an hour 35. I think
It's hour 30. Jeebus.
Yeah, I definitely went over 30.
You'll stay on recording.
But yeah, Rebecca, you were doing amazing. We love the stories. So hit us with that next one.
All right. Am I the asshole for telling my partner not to use the bathroom?
Yes. Unless you're John and you use it naked all the time.
I was going to say, depends.
Do you use Depends?
Are you a stinky pooper?
Do you use Depends? I mean, if you fucking drop bombs and you're like at maybe a family member, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way where this would.
But even then, I'd be like,
but it seems pretty bad. Like you're controlling, like he can't control what his shit smells like.
Or she.
I mean,
is it their own house that they're?
That's what I'm thinking. It has to be at somebody else's house.
Maybe.
Because if it's their own house,
then yeah, you're the asshole.
It's their house.
But at the same time,
you're the asshole. You're the asshole.
This is what we have 3 bathrooms right now in our house. So like I can only use the one that's near my room because I am a stinky shitter.
And you do it naked, so
and I do it naked.
If there's guests over, John's just naked in the bathroom.
Yeah, just me hanging out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go asshole. Just it seems weird to control your partner going to the washroom. So
at least give them one bathroom in the house.
Yeah, like John.
Like John.
Yeah,
like me. I'm designated my own bathroom.
Or give them Depends. And wear a diaper.
Oh, is that where you're going with that? I didn't know where you were going with that.
Yeah, that was the
Depends diaper.
Oh, God damn it, John. I made one joke and you didn't even get it.
I'm sorry.
I appreciated it.
I'm done. Thank you, Sean.
Because it wasn't a pun.
All right. Me, female 36, and my partner, male 42, share a small flat with one bathroom. Every evening, I enjoy a relaxing bath to unwind and de-stress. Every evening, without fail, my partner will interrupt me to take a massive stinking dump in the toilet right next to the bath I'm trying to relax in.
First off, I find that extremely weird when someone is using the bathroom, even my spouse, and someone is, no, I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't
no
think
matter
I'd be
how
able to.
far I'll get in my relationship, no matter how comfortable I'll be, I'll never shit in the same place my wife is at.
Yeah.
That's just weird to me.
Do you guys remember the fiasco on TikTok where it was like team fart or team no fart, where like people were having it out on whether or not they fart in front of their spouse or their significant others?
Oh, I do vaguely remember that.
I didn't see that.
I want to say that was like end of 2021 or 2022, early 2022. But I remember I'm strictly team no fart. Like, I am not going to purposely do that in front of you. I just think that that's a line that should not be crossed.
I don't know.
If somebody's sick or like, stuff happens. I've been with my husband for like 5 years. We've both heard each other fart. We are not both farting and then pulling the covers over each other's heads and like
I don't do all
doing
that.
stuff like
That's
that, or like running up to each other and farting on each other. I'm like, that's gross.
That's definitely But I definitely fart in front of my wife for sure. I don't fucking rip ass and like try and shove her face and like.
No, I don't do that.
No, but like if I'm not gonna run to the bathroom to fart.
If I hear my wife has a good fart, I dap her up, be like, man, that's a 10. That's some good shit. Like,
healthy guts.
I like that.
Yeah. I try not to, just because I'm like, I wouldn't want this to me. So I'm like, I try not to someone else, but I get it. Like you can't always control it. So, and like you could be like upset stomach or something like that. So, it happens, but I'm not actively trying to.
I let it rip.
I understand both sides. I'm like, team fart, team no fart, it doesn't matter, but you need to find your own kind when you get married.
Every relationship is different.
This needs to be a screening, like a Tinder question, a screening. Are you team fart or team no fart?
Yeah.
I'm team fart,
questions.
but I'm team no poop. I definitely don't use the
team
restroom
no poop for me either. No, I can't do that.
in front of my wife.
Yeah.
Same.
I don't either. I agree.
It's like we got our own bathrooms.
But I do rip ass for sure.
Sean's morals are set in stone.
For 2 years, we did live in a house that only had one bathroom. So we have peed in front of each other, like if the other person was showering or something. But yeah, we have never taken a dump in front of the other person.
But we have like shower curtains. So we're like,
oh yeah,
just so you know, I'm peeing. But yeah, I've never, but even then we've never pooped.
Nah, I can't.
I don't think I'd be able to.
People can do that.
Be too self-conscious.
I mean, more power to you if you could do that. I mean, hey.
Nah,
there are people that take it to a whole nother level, actually. That
Poop. When I'm in a toilet, that's like my sanity. That's me disassociating with the world. You know, I've had my best ideas in the shitter. Like, I swear, like I think about life when I'm pooping, and it's like it's revealing sometimes.
It's crazy, like how often I've had the mental image of naked John just shitting in the toilet, just like the last like 2 months. You ever seen? This has been a topic of discussion like on almost every episode, and I'm just like, how many times am I gonna picture this guy fucking nude shitting?
You ever seen those philosophy books with the guy like just going like this?
Is that you?
That's me, baby, butt ass naked. Like
I'm just thinking about life. Existed back then.
Well, it doesn't exist in my bathroom either, apparently. Just to spite you guys, I'm gonna start washing my hands butt naked too. Just
dude, hey, it doesn't make me mad. I'm just saying we talk about it a lot.
I'm gonna brush my teeth butt naked, everything just naked.
I'm sure your wife will appreciate that.
I mean, if you want to start something, you know. Like,
oh God. Okay.
All right, next.
All right.
You say you on a tangent. I gave it to you.
No.
I only aim to please.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, continuing on with the story. Not only that, but he will sit on his phone and play loud, annoying videos right next to the bath. It totally ruins relaxation time. I've tried to be polite and ask him to turn down the videos a bit or at least spray some air freshener, but he just laughs. He doesn't understand why this is such a big deal to me, as taking a bath is purely functional to him. Tonight, he waltzes in to take a shit while I'm relaxing, and I blow up at him and tell him to use the toilet when I'm done. He's really upset. Am I the asshole for being too precious with my bath time?
No. I'm going no. That shit is like
bath and shower sanctity. Time is precious.
It is.
Like, I get the idea of playing loud videos when you poop because I'm like, at least like when I'm playing the loud video, maybe she can't hear my fucking bowels and ass ripping
the loudest ass TikTok I can.
Because when even like if I'm using like my master bathroom, I'm fucking playing loud shit whenever I'm pooping because like, you know, my wife's loud shit. She's not in the bathroom, but she's like she could be in the bedroom or whatever. I don't want her to hear my fucking ass ripping. So
especially after hot ones.
Yeah, after the hot ones.
Dude. But I will say I've had a friend who got in constant fights with their significant other because the significant other would fucking rip ass like in front of her friends.
Oh,
and then just like, and then laugh and be like, that's a funny joke. And like, dude, they stank. They stank. And then when she would be like, dude, you don't have normal farts. You have like some crazy farts. And he thought she was overreacting. And then I think other people were like, yeah, dude, it's pretty fucking bad. You should get it checked out because that's not normal. But
did he get it checked out?
I don't know if he got it checked out, but he stopped farting in front of everybody, which was good.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's
slight intervention.
That's pretty shit. Like taking it that far, it's pretty shitty because it's like people you don't live with and know that way. It's kind of weird, but I think you're not the asshole because like he can hold it or go before you go to the like take a bath. And as you said, Sean, like bath and shower are two different things. One's for relaxation, one's for getting clean.
Functional used.
Yeah. And so like it'd be one thing if you were in the shower and he did it, but
even then shower or bath time, I feel like is like your time to be that's by yourself.
Can be, but I feel shower is a little less disrespectful. You know what I mean? Because it's like there's water running, it's loud enough that you know they're not hearing.
I mean,
it.
the ceremony of like putting together a bath is much more romantic and in like you're more focused on intentional on what you're trying to do, as opposed to just, you know, dude, showers be hidden. Those showers are pretty relaxing.
They do.
Oh, if you got a nice shower head, this should be hidden.
John has fucking eucalyptus all over his fucking shower head.
Oh my God.
I want to know, is he closing the toilet lid before he flushes, or is he just like spraying crap particles all in the bathroom?
I always close the lid because I
always close the lid. Also, no one even has to be there. Like, just you have to. That's how you keep your bathroom cleaner.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna front. This is gonna sound gross.
Oh no.
But
have
you ever just had like a long one, like just a massive, and you're just like, I gotta see this through. I gotta see it. Maybe twice in my life, I've been like, I gotta see it go down. Like, this is incredible. But moving on.
That is not where I thought you were going to go. I thought you were going to say like where you have to like flush midway through because you're scared you're going to clog the toilet, so you don't,
Oh no!
get up. You flush it while you're
fully
sitting
intentional. You're like, this is going to be a monster, and you gotta see it through. No,
that's not what I was expecting, but no.
Truthfully, no.
I'm too much of a germaphobe to do that.
What I would recommend to this couple, well, first off, is just not to poop while she bathes, but also invest in some poopery. So maybe you could take
Ringo.
Maybe you could take he could take a shit before you. Like, hey, I'm about to take my relaxing bath for an hour or however long. So if you need to take a shit, do it now, and he can poopery it up. Have y'all heard of that?
Poopery's yeah, I love poopery. I have that
legit as fuck.
House.
Oh, I don't. I've never heard that.
Yeah, so it's like a little spray. It creates a layer on top of the water. So when you shit, the smell doesn't go through the layer.
Interesting.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah. I just use a lot of Febreze.
Somebody brought that when I went to a conference and we were sharing hotel rooms, and she's just like, none of us should have to be constipated all weekend. And she showed us a poopery and put it in the bathroom. And I'm like, what is this?
Genius.
And I've always had some since then.
I give it away at all my white elephant gifts at work. It's always fucking poopery because I'm like, this is going to get used for sure.
Oh, that's genius. Yeah, because you could use it at work if you wanted to.
You could use it at work if you want to be a solid coworker.
Solid coworker.
If you want to be a solid coworker, bring it and leave it in the work bathroom.
Yeah, leave it in the...
True. Let it be a gift for everyone.
Okay, there are some edits. It says, to clarify, I take a short bath. It's only 30 minutes and it's at random times in the evening, anywhere from 7 to 11 at night. In the past, I would ask if he needed to use the bathroom, but he would say probably at some point, but give no definitive answer.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And if it's just 30 minutes, you can hold.
Yeah.
You can hold a little bit.
Yeah. There were a lot of comments saying if you're going at the time that if he's very regular and always takes a crap at the same time and you're taking a bath, then you need to move your bath time. But
if they're gonna be like that on a regular schedule, pull a Sheldon and have a freaking calendar time on it.
You should have a bath time and a poop time, I guess, if it's creating that big of an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that hard. I'm gonna take a bath every night at 6:30. So plan your shits around that.
I guess that's harder because if you have a busy schedule, it's hard to say 6:30 every night. So that's probably why it moves a lot. But yeah, you could try and plan ahead a little bit. Maybe plan ahead with the weeks. It's weird to plan your poop schedule.
I would say probably plan the bath time and then just poop around the bath time.
It's weird that he just wouldn't respect your wishes of not going when you're in there. It's a weird thing.
You're definitely not the asshole.
No.
And Reddit agreed. So
nice.
Not the asshole.
Also, Wikimaniacs, if any of you have ever just had to see it through, let me know in the comments so I'm not truly alone.
Please do not send a picture.
In fact, if you want to send a picture,
the
Instagram.
No.
The Instagram would be a great place.
Oh my God, please do not do it. If you send it on Instagram, I will throw hands.
You can even tag us on Instagram. That's a good way for us to see.
Sean never checks any social media. Please don't do it.
We will
Very
block
interested.
you.
I don't know if this is possible, but you could Venmo Sean and upload it as the emoji.
Oh, yeah. Look at
I
that.
like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I like that. And then just go ahead and email us as well.
No. Just Venmo.
I want to see the full
never
picture.
opens anything, so
just Venmo because we'll never see that.
I'm in the emails.
the emails, sure. Oh my God, please don't give him my ideas.
Sean's in the emails because he reads it and then just never responds to anything.
I just delete the unread ones.
Fair enough.
And they've never been important. Josh and John read all the important stuff. And I clean it up. And then I search for my name to make sure no one's fucking talking shit.
We have a different folder for those ones. But
in fact, I'd love if you guys would talk shit and send me pictures of your shit. Again, Instagram, Discord. No. We'll make a channel over there.
You make a channel. I ain't
right underneath the pets pictures. We can have poops
that's
pictures.
Your pet?
Yeah.
That's my food baby from 2 hours ago.
Toilet snake.
I'm scared of snakes. I'm even scared of these snakes even more.
At least these ones can't crawl back up.
Oh, yeah, because they crawled out of something.
Then I guess we will move on to our final story before the Patreon stories. This one is not an AITA story. This is a true off my chest. It was just it was so good that like I had to include this one.
That's okay. We'll break the rules for this Friday episode, and potentially breaking the mold for me in the future. And I appreciate this. So
no. You're contractually obligated to do nothing but "Am I the asshole?"
Damn it!
If you ever want to do other stuff, you could do a Monday episode, and then
we'll switch. We'll be the host
we'll
for that
switch
Friday
for that week.
Thank you, Sean, for trying to compromise. I appreciate that.
Of course, always.
Okay,
horrible.
But in
giving power to the white man.
In the spirit of the "Am I the Asshole" predictions, I am still going to ask for your guys' prediction on what this is. So, true off my
you
chest.
said prediction right for the first time. That's the first time I've heard that word said correctly in like months, I think. Oh my God, that just hit differently. Whenever you said prediction, I was like, oh my God, that's a thank you for that.
Sean has trauma.
I'm not sure whether to apologize or say you're welcome because that was unintentional.
You should apologize. Yeah,
he's
tears
crying.
of joy I think are coming out. That's crazy.
So, true off my chest, cousin's gift ruined Christmas and possibly my relationship. What do you guys think the gift was? It was a gift given out to multiple family members.
Poopery.
No, that would make everybody happy.
Yeah,
that's the good stuff.
Actually, I'll give you a little more. It was a gift given out to multiple males who married into the family.
Oh, this got to be some fucking sick shit. Either a sex toy or some OnlyFans subscription, maybe.
Oh, shit. Married into the family is weird, though. So not the men in the family. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll just go with something simple, but probably not what it is, like a fleshlight or something like that.
I was going to go
those be nice.
same but different. I was going to go anal beads.
Oh, so we're all in agreement that it's all sexual.
It's some weird shit. I think we mostly are just projecting off of John saying weird shit. And I'm like, okay.
I love it, guys.
Well, I will tell you that one of you is correct. So
I hope it's Sean.
Is it Sean?
It's not going to be anal beads. No.
It's the funniest.
I come from a big family. Our holidays involve extended family like second cousins. My fiance and I are in our mid-20s, and there are a lot of cousins in their 20s and 30s. Last night, we had our big Christmas party. It was fun to see everyone until it was time to exchange presents. My cousin Anna, not her real name, hands out pink envelopes to all the 20s and 30s men who have married/dated into the family. My fiance received one and quickly put it in his pocket after opening it. I was distracted opening my gifts and didn't ask to look at it. About 20 minutes later, my cousin Rachel, again, not real name, pulls me aside and says Anna is giving out cards with instructions on how to get a discount subscription to her OnlyFans.
Her OnlyFans. Oh my God.
Are you...
And none of the men said anything. They just put it in their pocket.
That is,
it's like I'm gonna redeem this shit
in front of everybody.
That is crazy.
Hey, yo, Anna, wild.
I mean, just always be plugging, I guess, right? That's the same.
That's in your family.
No, the men who married into the family.
They're not blood related.
But they're part of the in-laws.
She's entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is hey, I'm never
she's
mad
trying
at
to get
the
that
hustle.
bag.
This is that grind set.
You been grinding.
Holy.
She girl bossed a little too close to the sun. But anyways, Rachel's boyfriend got one of the pink cards and showed Rachel because he was weirded out. I'm pissed at this point.
A normal response. A fucking normal response.
That is something Sean would do.
Yeah. He'd be like, look at this.
Look what I got, babe.
Scared.
Would y'all not do that? What would y'all do?
Oh, I would definitely do the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
like,
be what the fuck is
No,
this?
no.
Like, this is
I don't want to get in trouble.
This is weird.
I wanted poopery.
Like, respect
and
the
not
hustle, but not us.
Yeah. Oh.
I would assume that it would be a gift card, like a generic gift card to like Starbucks or something. If I saw somebody giving out an envelope to like all of the insert category, because like I have an uncle who gives out, he used to give out Borders gift cards, but Borders doesn't exist anymore. But he always gives.
Don't even know what that is.
It was like a large scale, book chain. Okay. So he always gave out gift cards to a bookstore to all of the nieces and nephews, myself included. So like, this is what I would assume. If I see my cousin handing out an envelope to all of the men who married into the family, I would be like, she doesn't know them that well. They're getting gift cards.
They're getting Walmart gift cards or some shit. Yeah.
Wait, I forget. What's her relation? She's the cousin in this story?
So OP is the cousin. Her cousin Anna is the one giving out the cards. Her cousin Rachel's boyfriend is the one who ratted, and Rachel told the rest of the family.
Dude, I wonder if all the other guys are like, you fucking idiot.
I would hope they wouldn't say
I hope they all break up.
It would be like, this is fucking weird.
Dude, every husband or boyfriend that didn't like come forward immediately.
I get it though. If you're like, okay, I don't want to bring this up in front of everyone. I'll wait until a private moment where I can be like, yo, what is this?
Hell no.
I can understand that.
I'm the drama.
Homeboy put it back in his pocket. Isn't that what he said?
He opened it, looked at it, and then put it back in his pocket.
That's grounds
you
for
gotta
divorce.
go,
That's out.
You're out.
I'm socially awkward. I'd be like, I'd pull her aside right away, but I wouldn't do it just out in public.
Oh yeah, not out in public, but like I'd be like, hey babe, like dude,
the intent is there already.
Okay, well, keep in mind that like this didn't happen simultaneously. This happened 20 minutes later. So in theory, all of these men had the opportunity to tell their wives at this point, because Rachel is outing this 20 minutes later.
Yeah, I was thinking like a 5-minute period, grace period, where you're like, okay, I gotta like text her and be like, yo, come to the kitchen with me or something. But yeah, 20 minutes is way too long of a time period.
Shit, I would have been immediate. I was like, hey, we gotta go to the side right now. This is fucking weird.
Absolutely. So OP says, I'm pissed at this point because I suspect my fiance's card also has an OnlyFans discount. So I asked to talk with him, and he denies getting the card from Anna. I tell him,
she saw you put it in your pocket, bro. Shit. Dude, was it fiance?
Fiance.
Oh, fiance.
Oh my God. Shame.
Yeah.
I tell him, I saw her hand you one and I watched you put it in your pocket. I go to grab his pocket and he suddenly remembers getting a card.
Oh, get the fuck, boy. Oh, my
dumbass.
He's an idiot. You gonna double down on being a fucking sketchy motherfucker? Oh my God, you're dumb.
But he claims he did not open it. I take it from him, and of course, it's already open. And of course, it's about OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
Dude, I didn't even know they had OnlyFans gift cards. I'm about to give some out for my bunion pics.
Is it like a QR code or some shit?
Also hilarious that it's only a discount, so they don't even get full price off.
Right.
Still have to pay.
I thought you were family. Come on.
Where's the family discount?
So
That's even more weird.
So gross. Oh, I don't even like talking about it.
Get a
Don't say
month
family
off.
discount with this.
What are you doing, step bro?
Wonder what the wedding gift would be.
It's a custom video.
Custom video.
Like how you would get if you are a $10 patron.
Oh, there you go.
If she's anything like some of the other families we've seen from wedding videos or wedding posts, I would say that she's probably going to steal the wedding dress and make OnlyFans content in the wedding dress and then still charge.
With him.
And send out the Bordeaux photos.
Yeah. Man, Here Comes the Bride is another level.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so I go back inside to confront Anna and find her already arguing with a different cousin who is upset because her husband has already tried looking at Anna's page.
Bro.
Yo, he a savage, man.
Holy shit, I laughed so hard I ripped out my cord on my headphones. He looked at her or tried to. He didn't even successfully look.
Oh, he probably didn't pay.
Oh my
Got rejected.
Oh
Anna,
my God.
Anna claims she's just trying to get her business off the ground and no one appreciates all the hard work and skills it takes to be successful in a digital career.
And like, by all means, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. You know, that's your line of work. You picked the wrong clientele, girl.
Oh my
You could have gone
goodness.
marketing elsewhere. You could have put up a billboard or some shit. But your family member's significant other, girl, you are tripping. Like, that's not a girl boss move at all. That's just you're being a
It'd be different if it was like Friendsgiving or something like that, and still shitty. But
yeah,
but at least it's not family. That is so fucking weird. I can't get over that.
She says her gift isn't sexual. It's just marketing.
That's literally marketing sex, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. But
to your family,
we're pro sex work. We're pro getting your bag. But
get your bag. Wrong demo though.
Yeah, wrong demo. But maybe you solved, a lot of problems later down the line.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of shitty men.
Get the shitty men out earlier.
Maybe that was a tactic, low key.
Yeah, she was like, I'm really looking out for you guys, to be honest.
Yeah, if she said that, I'd be like, okay, you know what, maybe, but she doubled down on her business.
I think we're still throwing hands, though.
Some of the older relatives, aunts and uncles, are starting to take sides too, but they're mostly really confused about what's going on. Anna's mom started crying because of something I said, and my mom tried to get me to apologize, which pissed me off more. At this point, I leave with my brother and his husband because I don't want to spend the night with my fiance at home, and I don't feel like going with parents when my mom is pressuring me to apologize. Oh, and surprise, surprise, Anna didn't give my brother's husband a card, so make of that what you will about the intent behind her gift.
Because she says the wrong demo. Like, why didn't you think of that? Oh my God, you are.
I think that's discrimination. That's
it
bullshit.
Is.
If you want to market to everyone, market to everyone.
Yeah, the gay brother-in-law didn't get the card.
Yeah,
he could be bi. You don't know.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's
I'm trying to
the
think
last
of
line.
Who would be a good person to give fucking OnlyFans gift cards to?
No one.
Like,
no one you know should know.
Yeah,
know you have an OnlyFans unless you're like just open with it. But like your family should. I mean, they could know, I guess, but they should. They shouldn't
be getting discounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your family better support you full price. The fuck, no discounts here.
The only place where you should be doing this is outside Spencer's in the mall. Just
yes.
Out.
Yeah, that is the exact demographic you want.
Oh yeah.
Or any other, I guess, sex shop that has a physical location.
I remember thinking Spencer's was like, I walked in for the first time. I was like, man, this place is cool. And then I was like, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Well, the front
looks an awful lot like a whoa.
The front of the store is just filled with a bunch of cool like fandom stuff,
like pop culture shit. Yeah.
Thought I was in my zone.
It looks like a Hot Topic from the front.
Yeah, but you gotta hit it for the back. You know what I'm saying? That's where
no,
it's interesting.
Absolutely not.
No, it's Spencer's. I'm not saying that, but
the tone that you said that in.
Oh, is it the tone?
Implies?
No.
Yeah.
As long as you have consent to go in the back, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. That's true.
All right. So the last line of this rager is, I'm seriously considering calling off my engagement over this, and I'm pissed at my cousin for ruining both Christmas and my relationship.
Yes. Oh, he lied to you.
I truly don't know who I'd be more mad at.
I'd say thank your cousin for,
I'd be more mad at the fiance for sure.
Yeah.
Potentially dodging a bullet.
I don't know. I'd be furious at my cousin for doing that.
Very mad at my cousin.
I know.
But also I have much more trust in my fiance, or you would hope to have much more trust. So
you should trust your family. It's literally family that's stabbing you in the back here. It's bullshit. Both of them are very shitty people.
For sure.
Wild, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the only person who deserves any kind of praise in this story is Rachel's boyfriend.
Yeah.
The only person who went up and told his significant other, like, hey, your cousin gave me this. You should know about that.
Yeah.
We've got a full-blown husband. A husband looked that stuff up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, look at it now.
I didn't know what
He's not a
OnlyFans
boyfriend.
was. I didn't know what OnlyFans was. I thought I was just supporting a small business.
I can understand like the aunts and uncles not understanding it and being like, yeah, why are you getting so mad? But like the husbands are young enough to know.
The discount's going to expire in 30 seconds.
She explicitly said it was handed out to the men who married into the family in their 20s and 30s. So she's not even going for the older husbands.
Yeah, which would be her aunts and uncles, which would be, I mean, it's weird all the way around, but it would be weirder, I think, for sure.
This is just the wrong party to bring these two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That was a good one. That was a good one.
This was not the top comment, but it was the best comment. So I'm going to read this to you guys. And it is basically it's a poem.
Oh.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the silence was broken by clicks of a mouse. The page was up on the family living room TV. It was our beloved cousin Anna and her large titties. Come Dancer, come Prancer, come Donner and Blitzen, all the male relatives were eyeing the OnlyFans vixen.
Oh.
The gift may have been a tad bit uncouth, but so was blasting the ASMR audio through Alexa's Bluetooth. Let us remember in good kindness and cheer not to invite cousin Anna to Christmas next year.
Yeah.
Wait, is there ASMR porn? Is that a thing?
You tell us, Sean. You're the one who has the OnlyFans. Sounds like new demographic.
Explicitly Bunyan. But
I'll get back to you guys next week.
Good God.
Sean's going to do some research and get back to us.
I'll let you know if that exists. I'll let you know.
Comes back. His hand's just shaking. Yeah, it exists, guys.
It's like your skin is glowing.
You're sweating a lot.
It's glistening.
Oh, that was a beautiful poem.
That was.
And a beautiful way to end that story.
An insane story.
Gosh.
Yeah, I can only imagine there's going to be a few divorces and called off weddings for that family at a minimum.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine, there's like home wreckers, but then imagine wrecking like a consecutive 6 different homes.
It is insane.
Crazy.
It is insane.
Generational home wrecking.
I know, that's insane.
That's like a new trauma unlocked.
It's like the GOAT of home wrecking.
Like Christmas is never the same after that because that's going to be the topic of conversation.
Everyone's going to be single next year. It's crazy. And Anna's just going to be looking around like, damn, what happened?
Where's everyone? My subscriber count went up.
I was just chatting with.
Sent me a DM. Filthy
remember
stuff.
that guy?
You're glad you broke up with him.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He'd be asking me to do dirty shit.
with your wedding dress. It's crazy.
Insanity. I can't believe that.
Reddit is a beautiful disaster.
Scary thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Creepy shit.
And we appreciate Rebecca for sifting through it all for us. Oh,
you're welcome. This was a lot of fun. I have like I said, 40 other saved things, which I'll probably now dump into the subreddit.
100%.
That just means you gotta come back.
Yeah, we'll definitely have you back on. This was awesome.
Okay.
But yeah, that is it for this episode, Wikimaniacs. I got to do the closeout. Thank you so much for Rebecca for coming on and giving us those amazing stories. Hilarious, wild turns, twists, everything you could ask for in a Turtles Can Fly story, which we appreciate. So thank you very much, Rebecca, for coming on. You're more than welcome to come back if we haven't scared you off with John's pooping stories and God knows what else we talked about.
I'm so sad my best bar is actually no. My best bar is behind a paywall, guys. So if you want to hear that, motherfucker.
There you go.
A bar that I didn't hate. Can you believe that?
I know, Sean actually loved it.
He applauded it.
It was pretty great.
It was great.
You gotta give props when they're due.
Man, that warms my heart. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now.
Rebecca, is there anything else that you want to shout out, say before we close off the episode?
No, just this was such an honor. I'm so happy. And absolutely, if you guys want me to come back on, I would be more than happy to do that. This was fantastic. A great way to spend the evening.
Well, we appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and talk to us, and every day that you submit a story as well. And that goes for everyone on our subreddit. We appreciate you all. They're always bangers, so we appreciate it. That is it for this episode. If you want to hear the 2 amazing stories that we did behind the Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network.
I'll tell you this, a little sneak peek. They're like a whole nother episode worth of content.
Yeah.
We went deep in, lots of updates. And if you like comic books, one of the stories is definitely for you.
You'll enjoy the last story.
See if you could crack the code before any of us do.
Yeah. Took us until we were told what it was.
So we were told. We didn't crack it at all.
Got him.
But that's it. Please leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts, or you can share it with a friend. Once again, thank you, Rebecca, for hosting today's episode. You were amazing.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you, John and Sean, for coming on, giving your takes. We will see you guys on Monday. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power. For the 5th time, it's your boy Sean.